So let's do a teardown and see what's inside. Go to cassette. And yeah, it's got 4 screws. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't think there's any more. Let's get out the batteries also. Nice. Oops. So yeah. Now it looks like someone has tried to open this before, it seems, because I can't seem to get it open that easily. So have a look. So there's like a tap here. Maybe this one has to go in. It seems to be there you go. Just pull it back like this. So, there you go. Ha. Check it out. That's interesting. It's kind of cylindrical SMD type. Here we got some small wiring, botch wiring. And some waxy type. We have a little belt in here. Might replace that. So yeah, this is very soft. I don't know why you have it over here also. So yeah. Another one. So it doesn't come open easily, so I have to desolder these 2 wires here, I think, so, or these 2, because they go down in the battery compartment, and there they are kept. Let's see if we can get that. So there you can see it's stuck down there. So yeah, so when you bend it, it just hooks like this. I have this chisel tip. It doesn't take any solder. I have no idea why, so you see it just balls up on it. So what I'm gonna do now is bring out the Valor stone. Let's see, it's the kit de brassage pour le bricolage, or in English, soldering assortment for hobbyists. Okay, that wasn't helpful. However, it says contains ammonium multibile. Okay, cleaning a tip you have never used. Does that make sense at all? So, but I'm going to try anyway. Well, oh yeah, wow, that's working really great. Just clean it off, try again. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give it a little clean here, so be right back. Oh yeah, that works great. There's a effing screw down there. Oh yeah. You messing with me, bro? Yo. Oh. But anyway, I think I had to remove that anyway, so. It's the same size as the other ones, so. Can you see this little thing up in the corner up here? That's actually the motor, and that part is connected to the top cover, which I thought was not connected to the mechanical assembly. That's a bit odd to me. But hey, that's maybe how you have to work with it to get this to fit. So it's just a little band there. So I can't get this thing open. However, there you can see the AM antenna in there. So I think maybe I have to desolder this thing here in the middle there. So, and that seems to move the board. And it seems also it's like a hook which goes around the flywheel for some weird reason. I have no idea why. Yeah, so this is the bastard I desoldered. It has this little hook thing there. I think I've been doing this for a while now and I can't get it loose. You can see all the buttons move when I try to lift it over here. I found this really strange because why should they move? Because if you can get the light right, you can look in here. You can see all the stuff in the bottom there. They are in the top cover. So why should the buttons move? Hey, I can look inside there with the camera. I haven't thought of that. So yeah. Oh, what the heck happened? Oh. But it was pain to get this apart. Therefore, oh wow, look at that. I think I should I should remove this gunk here, because then I can pull this. Can you see it? There, you can see it. Then I can pull this out, this contraption or lug. Then I can flip the board over completely. Yes, that's nice. So let's have a look at the board. There you go. Yep, so let's see. That's what's going on here. It's supposed to be like this, you know. So. Yep. It's connected to I think it's a radio chip. It's a single inline anyway. It's TA7342P. Let's have a look what that is. The Contact TA7342P is a PLL FM stereo multiplexer, integrated circuit designed for portable radio applications. So yeah, there you have your radio. So, and it's PLL based, but actually, so that's nice. You have a TA7757P. Yeah, so that's the circuit which takes the intermediate frequency. Now I'm not a audio or a RF guy, but what it does is takes high frequencies like 107 megahertz or something like that and puts it down to like, I don't know actually. Then it's low enough for signal processing to operate. So yeah. So this chip also has tuning indicator LED drive capability 10 milliamp. So maybe it's 10 milliamp this LED then. And it also has switch input to select between AM and FM. It also can drive an FM meter, but that is not connected here, I think. So Then we have this shy guy over here, which has hidden itself underneath this heatsink, so that's probably the amplifier. You can see this wooden knob there, so it's power input. It's a bit crooked. AN6650. Yeah, I looked it up. It's a motor controller circuit. So basically you connect your motor up to this, provide power, then you connect your motor. And it provides speed control also, so it helps keep the number of components on the board to a minimum. Maybe I'm not going to bother look at it. It's probably some RF stuff. I'm not that interested really. Hey, check this out. A small variable capacitor. That's kind of neat, isn't it? So that's tiny. I love all the colors in these old electronics. I wish it was like this today. Hey, look at that. That's really corny. Look here. This shielding has been soldered onto that pin, so that's probably grounding. So how the heck do you get this one off then? So it must be soldered underneath somehow. So let's just see what happens if I heat up the pin. Because I can't see how I get it off on the other side. So it's stuck. So it must be some thermal adhesive or something. So it's just glue anyway, you can see. And the chip says TA again. TA for the win. Let's see. You see TA8111 AP. So I couldn't find a datasheet for this component, but you can see where I soldered it. Same pin. You can see in this diagram. This pin is actually ground, so the shield is actually ground. So it might be because of noise, if anything. And then you can see the symmetry. So this is like the output to the headphones. So you have the amplifier and you have the preamplifier in the same circuit. Found a second diagram which looks even more interesting. So you can see we have some ripple filter here. That's interesting. We have, in this diagram, they have just shown the output as a load, so this is probably a test setup. We have the pot here. That's the pot. It's a stereo pot. So therefore you have it on both sides, but actually you're moving the same one. Now it doesn't say what goes in here, but you can see, now you can see the preamplifier. That's pretty cool. So why couldn't I see any problems with the headphone jack? So, but if you look closely, that's definitely a problem over here. And there. Whenever you see those rings around those pins, you know it has cracked. So, yeah, doesn't look very great. Yeah, that's cracked. Yeah, so let's get that soldered up and it'll be fine. Pretty sure. I could remove the tin first, but I'm going to just solder it in. So there it's working, so 24 milliamps draws, and who knew that the middle pin is actually ground on this thing. So yeah, so not really great. So I can move this cable around now, no problem at all. So it was just a solder problem. I guess we can throw this tape away now. Okay, I almost forgot to show you that. This is the VR3, the motor speed control, so you can change the speed of the motor. So probably for playback, but I'm not going to change that. It will be interesting to connect up the scope and see like a test cassette then how well it performs for 1 kilohertz. So let's get some EPA and some flux and do all this stuff. Yeah. This is the pot. Actually, you can see it gets black, so you're not supposed to wipe too hard on it, and it was working fine. So just gonna put some contact cleaner on it. Lubrication, sorry. So, and then I'm gonna take off the excess. So, there, should be fine. Don't forget the stop screw, or the motor's stop screw, I don't know what it is. It's a contact for the buttons, anyway, for the motor control. So. And there's a couple of holes here also, so let's bring some into them, and here also, and then work it in. That should do it. I've also taken some in here, but I didn't record it. So put it back together, and everything works fine now. You can move the plug around, no problems at all. Audio's perfect, and no scratching or anything when you touched it. Because I've used contact cleaner on it with lubrication, and yeah, I think it looks nice now. So anyway, works fine. Slider is fine. I use some silicone and then spray. Well, actually it's not spray. Since I don't have Meguiar's plastics, I used silicone. So like you use on car doors, and then I just buffed it off with a soft cloth. So yeah, so I'm really happy with this. You can see in the light that it's not that bad actually. It's a bit scratchy, but yeah, I had to use IPA to get the tape glue off, but after that it looked dull, boring, so